Hello and welcome. This is an 8th grade math video where we're going to be looking at multiplication and division with integers. Now for 8th graders, this might be a bit of a review, so that's why we're going to talk about both multiplication and division at the same time, but that's okay. We're going to go a little fast because this is a review, but if you're here and you're an 8th grader or 7th grader, it doesn't matter. It's good practice because this is a very important skill moving forward. Okay, here is our first example that we're going to do. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at how to divide -30 by 5. So let's talk about how we are, or what the rules are for multiplying and dividing with integers. And I'm going to type those down here. The rules for multiplying and dividing are the same. If you have the same sign, if both your numbers are the same sign, either both positive or both negative, what you're going to do is you're going to end up with a positive answer, no matter what the numbers are. If you have different signs, and that means one number is positive and one number is negative, you're going to end up with a negative answer. Again, no matter what your numbers are. So let's look at this one. We have -30 divided by 5. So since they are different signs, then 30 is negative and the 5 is positive, that means we're going to use the different signs rules. That means our answer, no matter what it is going to be negative. So I'm going to go ahead and put a negative sign there. Then all I have to do is take 30 and divide it by 5, which I know from my division facts is 6. So the answer here would be -6. Okay, here's our next one. We're going to take -5 and multiply it by -1. So both of these numbers have the same sign. So we're going to use our same sign rules. And those are that the same sign is a positive answer. Then that's even if they're both positive or both negative. So I know my answer is going to be positive. I'm going to put a little plus there just so I remember that I've already decided this. Now I just have to do 5 times 1, which is 5. So the answer is going to be +5, or you can just rewrite that as 5. Here is our next one. It's -3 times 5. So these have different signs. One is negative, one is positive. So we're going to use our different signs rules. Different signs mean that the answer is negative. So I'm going to go ahead and put a negative sign there. Then all I have to do is calculate 3 times 5, which is 15. So that means the answer to this would be -15. Okay, here is our next one. We're going to multiply -30 times -9. I said that backwards, but those are the same two numbers, -9 times -30. So these are the same sign. So that means we're going to end up with a positive answer. I'm going to go ahead and put a plus here, just so I remember that I've already thought about this. Now I just have to do 9 times 30. So I'm going to rewrite that here, 9 times 30. I'm going to use a little trick for numbers ending in zeros. And that trick is if I focus on the numbers or the digits that are not zero and multiply those first. So 9 times 3 is 27. And then I can add the 0 at the end of my answer. So this answer would be 270. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up here, which means our answer is positive 270, or we could just rewrite it as 270. Okay, here's our last one for today's video. We're going to be looking at -20 times -30. Okay, so these are the same sign, which means our answer is going to be positive. So I'm going to go ahead and put a plus up there. I just need to multiply 20 times 30. So for this, again, I'm going to use that rule or that shortcut of multiplying numbers that end in zeros. I'm going to focus on the digits that are not zero, which is 2 and 3, and multiply those. 2 times 3 is 6. Then I'm going to add the zeros to the end of my answer. So I'm going to add this 0 and this 0 to the end of the 6 to get my answer. So 20 times 30 is 600. So I'm going to put that there in front of the positive sign, meaning that our answer is positive 600, or we could just rewrite that as 600. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you in another video soon.